Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on Friday, and this is my 700th video. Kind of hard to imagine I've done that many. So stay with me, and I'm going to show you how to make this cute little box. That's not what I want. Okay. There we go. Welcome, everybody. First off, I want to thank you all for your continued support on watching my videos and for all the times you've shared. Sharing really does help get me out into the Facebook video world and YouTube world. So I thank you for that. So those that are newer here, I started doing my videos during the pandemic. And because my store was closed, it was really the only way to connect with people. And I was pleased that I had all the people watching and how they said that it had got them through the pandemic because they had looked forward to every day at 2 o'clock. So once the pandemic was over, I decided, because we still weren't doing in-store classes, that I would continue to do the videos. So in the beginning, I used to do them every day, 7 days a week. And then now I do them Tuesday through Friday. And I kept it at 2 o'clock. So it's live at 2, and I will be continuing on. So maybe one day we'll hit 1,000. Who knows? So please share. It really does help me. So this is my little box that I made, and I open it up, and this pops up, and it says 700 video, number 700. Isn't that cute? I've made similar to this, but this is one that is square, and of course I have a cookie in it. So I did make cookies. I have a few left now, and some of them say a 700 on it. And it fits a cookie perfect. So this little acetate goes in like that, and then it pops up. Very cute. So I'm going to show you how to make it. I decided to use one of my favorite stamps because this dog one is one of my favorite. And so I decided to use a favorite of mine. All right. Cindy's here today. She's putting an order in. Kim is here. She's my new volunteer. She comes on Fridays. So she's here helping. I always appreciate my volunteers. All right. So we're going to start with a piece of cardstock that's 7 by 7. All right. And you're going to score it at 3/4 of an inch and 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. So 3/4, 1.5, 3/4, 1.5, and 3/4, 1.5. All right. Then we're going to take a second piece of paper, and this is for the wrap of the box. And I am going to, this one is 11 by 4. And I am going to score this at 3.25, 4, and 8, and 8 7/8. So just let me do this again. I'm going to score it. Oh, I see what I did. Omit those first ones. I'm scoring it at 2 1/8 and 3 and 7 and 7 7/8. Okay, so I'll say that again. 2 1/8, 2 1/8, 3, 7, and 7 7/8. All right. Yes, it's Kim. Maureen says hi.
Hi, Maureen.
Kim says hi, Maureen. She helps me on Fridays now. Okay. All right, let's take this back. Now, this is the box. Okay, we're going to do some cutting. All right, so I am going to remove. I'm going to remove this box, and this box. Okay. And then I am going to cut along here. Okay. So let me do that. So I'm going to actually use my bigger scissors. So I'm going to cut right into there. And then I'm going to remove this box and this box. So now I have a little tab. You see that? Okay. All righty. So now I am going to this one, and this one, and then I'm going to cut right there. Cut there. And there. Okay, so there I have a little tab here and a little tab there. So I'm just going to turn it around and I'm going to do the same. Remove this one, this one, this one, cut a line, this one, and this one. Okay, so I'm going to there we go. And we'll do this side. Okay. All right, now I'm going to fold and burnish on all my 4 lines. So when you burnish and fold, you always have that mountain fold on the inside. So we're making a perfectly square box. I've done this before, but it's not a square. I've made a rectangle. Okay. I'm also going to fold in my little tabs. And there we go. All right, so you can see what's going to happen here. I'm going to fold this in, and then this is going to go over top of those tabs. And it's going to go like this. Now, before I do that, I am going to put on my ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a hole. Where's my box? So I have a little ribbon pull here. See that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a hole in the middle here on one of the sides. All right, and I've used a 1/4 inch. And then I'm going to take my sequin tape and I'm going to put a piece here and here. Okay, and then I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to put it through this hole. And I'm going to leave about 3/4 of an inch for the pull tab. All right. Now I'm going to remove the tape backing here and then just put this here and then this one on the other side. Okay. I'm going to cut some of that off. All right, and then you have your little pull tab here. Isn't that cute? All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that over and I am going to add another piece of tape across here. Pick that off. There we go. And I'm just going to fold that over. And then we have that nice and secure. Okay. All right. Now we can create our box. So what we're going to do is we are going to, I had my tape runner somewhere. Right here. So I'm just going to add some tape on these little tabs. I should really have my glue mat, and then I don't get stuff all over. Okay, so I've got adhesive. Here, I'll zoom out. I've got adhesive on the corners there. All right. So that's on the opposite side. Then I'm also going to put adhesive on this side of these tabs. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is attach the ones, just line up those corners of the tabs so they're nice and even. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold in the sides. Okay. Now, if you wanted, you could put another layer of cardstock in the bottom there to make it strong. But since I'm just adding a cookie, I think it's just fine. All right. Now, this piece, is the wrap. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to fold on the score lines. Like so. And then this wraps around like this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some adhesive right here. So with my pencil, I'm just going to draw a little line there. And then that can show me where I'm going to put my adhesive. Okay, and then I'm going to take this back. And then just put that around like so. Right, and then it just opens like so. Isn't that cute? All right, now we are going to put in our little mechanism. I know I put it in here. There it is. So this is a piece of acetate. I don't know if you can see it. See that? Now, I certainly don't need it this big because I'm not putting all the words on it. So I'm just going to cut this down. To about 1.5 inches. And then as far as the length goes, you want it, this is 4 1/4. So you want, or 4 by 4. So you want it about 3 inches so that it can flip up. So I'm just going to fold that in half and see what we get. That's good. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut. So this piece ends up being 2 by 3 3/4, and I am going to score it at 3/4. And then I'm going to fold it on that. Okay. Now on this 3/4 inch section, I'm going to put some tape. And I'm going to put it right in here where that pull tab is so that it pops up. Okay. Now you can, I'm just going to cut this. Now I've cut a piece of red cardstock just to cover up the acetate tab. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in, and then it just covers up the acetate tab. All right. Okay, so on this, I'm going to decorate all my stuff. Got all my little bits and pieces here. Such a cute stamp set. I love dogs, so this is perfect for me. Just going to set this aside right now. All right. So now I have my 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece of yellow, and I also have my 3.5 by 3.5 white, which I will add. Oh, I want to do some Just going to add some blue and some green to this. This is Salty Ocean, and this is Twisted Citron. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to put this on my yellow mat. There we go. All right. Now I am going to put all my little bits and pieces on. So we're going to start out with whoops. So we're going to put my little doghouse here. And my little dog here. Now, I think what really appealed to me with this is did I forget all my stamps? Oh, for heaven's sakes. I could have sworn I had everything in here. Oh, well, I'll have to stamp them later. But I loved how the dog is barking and yay and all that. I just loved it. So that's why. Oh, no, here it is. I knew I brought them. I just love that. Because that's the way I feel about all this. So I thought it was just perfect. Okay. So here he goes. How cute is that? I love it. All right. And then I had yay. This is from another stamp set. This I think is from the one with the trampoline. I think that's what it's from, because that's what I used my happy birthday with all the time. And then they had these little ones like Yippee Rough. And that's on this one. Look at this. That's so cute. So now I'm going to put a Yippee because I feel like that. So I thought it just, this one says rough. And then this one says yippee. Isn't that cute? There we go. Okay. And there's all my little stamps. Does my mood. Okay, now we can finish adding all our little pieces. It's definitely a special day. Okay, so let's add my glue to this. Oops. And then I'm just going to glue the end here. And I'm going to add some tape to my balloons. There we go. Add a little hat to his head. So cute. And I did have a little ball, but I don't know what happened to it. For the corner there. And then this says, it's a special day. Now, another thing I did was I'm going to add those when I add it to the box. But I put on some stickles. Isn't that cute? And then I added stickles on here. I forget about stickles, and they work so well, making it very special. There we go. Okay. I think I'll put this right here because I have it. I've been making lots of scenes this week, haven't I? And I'm going to add some stickles to this because it looks so nice. Okay, so there is my box. How cute is that? All right, now we're going to put on here. So on this, I am going to put happy birthday. So that's going to go right there. For my little flat. So we'll put happy birthday here. There we go. Can trim a bit off the sides there. And then I have this little dog for here. And then I have the presents. How cute is that? So we'll get those on. And I find the tape works just fine. Okay. And then we have a little cookie inside. Okay, so then I'm going to close that up. So it says it's a special day, and then you just push this like this, and then that pops up. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. So cute. And you can add some stickles on this, which I think I will do, and then just let it dry. Okay. So I think I'm going to add my stickles in here. It just really makes it shine. Okay. So there we go. My little surprise box. So cute. So please share, and then you'll be able to have this. So I actually have 2 of them. Well, I should save this one because you don't want one that says 700, but you can have.
What brand is your small black ink pad?
It is VersaFine. So I will put a handout for this together, and then you can make it. Okay. So cute. Boop. Now you could put a gift card in here. You could put a little present, a Valentine box with a cookie. I'm making Valentine cookies for you guys as well. So please share, and we will. Somebody will get this. Okay. We'll put your names in the little rotating thing, and somebody will get it. Yeah, I've done a lot of scenes today or this week for sure. All right, so there we go. My 700th video.
I feel like we should have a sound effect or something.
I know. I mean, can you believe it? 700. Wow.
If only we had started exercising 700.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, it just amazes me. And every week when I said to Cindy, I have to realize these are 700. These are basically 700 different cards. 700 different cards. It's craziness. Yeah, I don't know. Some days I wonder how I do it, to tell you the truth. But I obviously enjoy it, right? I enjoy bringing these videos to you guys. All right. Thank you for joining me.
There's new stuff.
Oh, new stuff. All right. Somebody was in yesterday and said, how do you work in such a small spot? I said, it doesn't matter how big my spot is. I always end up just with a little teeny little spot. So, all right, new stuff. New paper. This is called Simple Vintage Spring Garden by Simple Stories. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Whoops. I don't want to do that. And I want to make this brighter. My high-tech camera here. And I want to make it higher. So I think this will be too high. There we go. All right, so here we go. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful, lovely butterflies. Beautiful border. I can see having cards on that one. Lovely. Simple Stories always has. Look at all these waterfall cards you can make with that. You can make really cute cards with that. You can make even cuter cards with this one. Nice spring cards. Very nice. Little tags. Oh, and they've got 2 card ones. Is that the same? No. Oh, this would make really nice cards. I love it. All right, so that is Simple Stories, Vintage Spring Garden. And then they have the basic kit with the gingham and the solids. And then we have the, oh, that's the same thing. Okay. And then we have Simple Stories, Vintage Spring Garden Ephemera. Lots of nice ephemera. And then we have the floral bits. Beautiful. Look at them. They're gorgeous. And then we have bits and pieces. So this one has some titles and whatnot in it. And this one is layered bits. So those are nice. And then we have stickers. Lots of stickers. And we have the 6x8 papers. And we have the rub-ons and some foam stickers. And we have page pieces. That's a nice thing. Some of these are new.
No, we've had page pieces
Oh.
for other ones.
And look at this. This is beautiful. And these are the frames. I love these frames. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So the frames and the page pieces and the foam stickers. And we have stickers, the 6x8 papers, stickers. And then we have the layered bits, the bits and pieces, the floral bits, and the ephemera. All right, so there we go. So our glue press is sold out. We had 48 of them and they sold out. We'll be putting a new shipment in the beginning of February. So if you are still interested, you can let us know and we can put you on the list. All right, so please share. Thank you for watching. And happy 700. Love it. There we go. Ta-da. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll remember to turn my camera off this time. Yesterday, I left it on. I said, good thing I didn't swear or something, or burp or do something. I had 2 phone calls telling me. All right. Pretty funny. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.